So I passed an FTMO challenge in 4 trading days. Sorry, three trading days. I passed an FTMO challenge in 3 trading days. So how did I do this? And if you see me looking down, it's because I'm grabbing this in right now. So yeah, I passed fucking FTMO challenge in 3 trading days. It says right here, start date was September 19th, 2025. End date September 24th. The reason it's 5 days because we had a weekend. Okay, I bought it on I think a Friday, then traded on that Friday. Maybe Thursday I bought it on. Maybe I bought it on a Thursday, but yeah. Basically, I think 3 trading days I passed it. So how did I pass it? What trades did I take? What is the strategy I'm doing? And no, I did not risk a crazy amount of money. I risked normal amount. I risked 1.5% per trade, which is very normal for a challenge, right? For a funded account, I risk less, but it's a challenge, I don't care. The reason I bought the challenge in the first place is just to, I don't know, I haven't worked with a prop firm in forever. I've just been doing live capital. So I was like, you know what? I just noticed FTMO is allowing US clients again. I was like, fuck it. They're the best firm out there. Let's just buy a challenge with them, right? So here is the metrics right here. So, we're up 10K on it, right? We're up 10%, which is what you need to pass. I already received my new account. Max daily loss 2,300. I never hit that. Or max daily loss is 5K. I hit, I guess, 2,300. I don't remember losing that in a day, but maybe I did. Who knows? The first day I started, I had a drawdown, yeah, and then I just fucking ramped up. But yeah, here's all the proof that you need. I don't know why you wouldn't believe me. Passing the challenge isn't like hard. It's not like an achievement, I would say. But I wanted to show off the challenge passing compared to like me showing my live account, because a lot of you guys who view this video are not trading live accounts. You guys are trading challenges, so you guys want to see how you pass challenges. So this is kind of what I'm just gonna talk to you guys like how I kind of talked to one of my students. So when it comes to forex prop firms, they give you a lot of leeway. This is why I push forex prop firms over futures. They're way better. There's no trailing drawdown. There's no buffer you need to run the account up to get a payout. Once you get a funded account, you can make $1, or you can make like $10 and request a payout if you wanted. It doesn't matter. There's no BS rules. Okay, yes, they cost more, but if you don't have any money, you shouldn't be trading in the first place. Okay, so I really, really recommend you guys to trade forex prop firms. That being said, what approach should you take to it? So I always risk 1.5%. Why? Because my trading system, at least, and what me and my students do, we trade a 1 to 3 risk reward. That means if I risk 1% or 1.5% on a trade, I'm making 4.5% on a win. All I need is 2 of those wins to basically pass the challenge. Okay, if I hit two of those wins, I'm up 9%, and then at that point, I could just any little trade will pass it because I'll just need to make 1 more percent. Okay, so I risk 1.5% every single challenge, and then when you go to phase 2 and you only need to make 5%, I think. When you only need to make 5%, then I'll risk 1%. Okay, because then you only need 2 trades to win. So that being said, that's the risk approach I take. You should never be risking 1.5%, taking several trades in a day. Max 2 trades, right? So that being said, what trades did I even take to make 10% in 3 days? And honestly, this sounds like I'm bragging. Sounds like I'm fucking saying whatever. That's not even abnormal. And the reason it's not abnormal because it's a 1 to 3 risk reward. There could be days there could be a week where we hit just 3 trades in a row for the week and we're up 10%. But there could also be a week where we lose 3 trades in a row, 5 trades in a row. When it comes to higher risk reward, the win rate will drop. But over a span of time, the system's very profitable. So, what is the strategy? What's the trades I took to even pass this challenge? So, let's go to US 30 here. So US 30 is equivalent to YM for futures. Let's go to Friday. So on Friday, I took this buy right here. I took buys into all-time highs. right up to all-time highs, and as soon as I hit all-time high, no, that's not the trade I took. I'm trying to find the trade I took. Sorry. All right, sorry, I had to look back and stuff. So this is the first trade, or this is the trade I took on Friday, if I'm correct. That's September 19th. We lost on September 19th. Yes, we lost our first trade on September 19th. So I took 2 trades. First one was a loss, and that was a short. Okay, so I tried to go on short right here. So the reason I tried to go short right here is because I saw price come up, print this wick, sweeping this leg of liquidity, all this liquidity, right? Sweeping this leg, this leg, this leg, this leg of liquidity. We have all-time highs sitting right here. Okay, so I saw we swept all this liquidity and we respected all-time highs. I thought we were going to go short right here. So we formed structure, minor structure right here. And I just took the impulse break of structure, lost on that trade. Oh well, okay. We move on. That being said, I ended up marking out this structure and then taking buys off of it right over, no, not that structure. Sorry, this structure. So then time went by. We ended up sweeping these lows right here, which I really liked. And I was like, you know what? If we're not going to move down, there's a good chance we sweep all-time highs, because more often than not, we'll come up, sweep all-time highs, and then reverse. So that being said, that's literally exactly what we did. I entered right here, saw no drawdown. I used a 50-point stop loss. I had my 1 to 3. And you might be wondering, why did I do a 50-point stop loss? Well, our system is a fixed stop loss, fixed take profit. So it removes all aspect of human error. Because what happens a lot when people are learning from people is somebody teaches a system with a certain stop loss, and the students might get it wrong, because you have to learn it, and then everyone interprets things in the market differently. So I created my trading system to be as mechanical as possible, to remove all human error as much as possible. Okay, so I do a fixed stop loss, fixed take profit every single trade. So we did a 50-point stop loss with the 1 to 3. That's what I do every trade. Unless it's lower volume, then I'll go down to 25-point stop loss. But yeah, we swept this liquidity, and then I just entered a simple breakout trade moving up right here. So that was Friday, a loss and a win. And then let's go over to Monday. All right, so now going to Monday, I had this trade right here. Okay, so when market opened, it just absolutely rocketed. Okay, I didn't enter this trade. It was just a huge impulse up. So I ended up trading. I didn't take any trades towards the end of New York session. So we made a whole impulse up, and then we reversed the entire move. And more oftentimes than not, what I notice in the market is when we make moves like this, where we make a huge impulse and then we correct it right away, the direction we're moving for the rest of the day is that correction direction. The direction of that correction. So as soon as I saw we corrected this whole move, I just see this as a big fake out to grab liquidity. That's what it was. Okay. So I already had that bias after that formed of us going short. So I marked out this current low that was made, and I just took a simple break of structure entry right there with the 50-point stop loss and my 1 to 3. And we actually, right here, we hit it, reversed. Okay, so very simple. Now coming to today's trades, my first trade, so I didn't pass the account at that time. Okay, so the account's still not passed. Coming into today, I took a break of structure off of this wick, which honestly I have no clue why I entered this trade. I was just like, I don't know what I was thinking. This is not a good setup at all. Like, we're in a range right here, very low volume, very indecisive, right? Big wicks, small bodies telling us that we're indecisive in the market. I don't know why I entered this trade at all. Ended up getting clapped on it. And then we started moving bearish. And then I went over to NASDAQ, and I saw this happen. So we swept this liquidity. So I was like, oh, okay, perfect. We swept these lows right here, and then we're making a continuation down. And then for NASDAQ, I'm already bearish, right? We swept all-time highs right here, and then started forming down. I just see us going bearish, especially because we broke. I don't know. This is a different time, but yeah, I was already bearish on the day, and then market opened and just started pumping down. So I had a feeling we're just going to continue pumping down. That being said, as soon as we broke this structure, I just entered there. Very simple, with the 25-point stop loss because it's lower volume, and we hit a random 1 to 5, but hit our 1 to 3. I closed out past the challenge, and that's it. 4 trades taken on the account, and then we win. 3 trading days collective, right? 3 total trading days, and we passed the account. So this goes to show you guys, risk to reward is king. Number 1. Number 2, you don't need complicated trading. You guys just saw me break down everything. My trading system is so simple, and that is why my students are able to learn it within a few. If you have experience, you're able to learn my system within a few days. If you have no experience, it takes a little longer, but this is why it's so easy to replicate, because it's such a simple system. It's not hard to teach, it's not hard to learn, and it's a very simple system. So this goes to tell you guys, you don't need a complicated system. You don't need 1,000 reasons to enter a trade. You don't need a ton of things running through your mind. You just need a proven system that's backed by data, and that is very simple and easy to replicate every single day. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can make a lot more of these if you guys want. I could make a payout one if you guys wanted. Just let me know in the comments. I don't know what you guys want. All right. So let me know in the comments what type of videos you guys want. And then, yeah, if you want me to help you one-on-one, just click the link below, take you to my website, and then you could see if it from there. All right. That being said, guys, once again, just let me know what videos you guys want in the comments, and just subscribe.